Hey everybody, how you all doing? Where's your day? Good morning. Yeah, it is good morning. And everything. I started one of these Santa Clauses the other day. He's not done, but it's a collage. These will be presents. But there's what he's going to look like. And everything. Got the whimsical tree and stuff. Very simple to make. This was a sewing pattern that I found. Here's one of my statues that I did on the streets of Gatlinburg the other day. I did go on the streets the other day and carve for a bunch of people. Another gnome door. I love my gnome doors. And I'll get another gnome here. You know, just, I like doing gnome doors and everything. But now we're just going to set some lines. Working on some Christmas. In December, I have a Christmas show to go to. So I need to get a few Santa Clauses. But you know me, I like the, I'm a snowman carver actually. But these collages are pretty neat. And like I said, I'll make them into presents. Paint them all up and everything. Just setting lines. Ryan, I think I'll do this one's going to be the red one. I think maybe, how about a blue coat?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, a blue coat.
Blue's good for winter.
Yeah, I'll do a blue coat. Let's set the glove down.
Which I'm ready for some winter. Still getting too hot.
Me and Brian are opposites. You know that.
Uh-huh.
He's the happiest man when it's nice and cool.
That's right.
When it was in the 50s the other day with a breeze, he was smiling.
Oh, yeah. Stay that way year-round.
But you did set out, was it yesterday when our neighbor come down?
Yeah.
You got awful red. I was worried about you.
It was cloudy and cool for a while, but then it got hot.
You normally don't sit outside that long, like in direct sun. You work in the sun, but you don't normally sit in one spot.
No.
Well, you know, sun does bother Brian.
Yep.
You know, it does. And I respect that. Besides, I don't turn my air conditioning on in here.
Yeah, we should have turned the fan on. I forgot. A little stuffy in here.
You think?
I know.
Oh, I don't know. Show him that snowman there. He's not done, but he's coming. There's a bunch of little mice I did on the streets of Gatlinburg. And look at the babies. Look at these little guys. I carved them teeny. That snowman's coming up.
Oh, so you got your angels done.
Yeah, angel's done. I used to do that angel without the heart in it. And a year ago or so, I changed it. So I draw the heart in it. I'd have to change everything up every once in a while.
Yeah. Did you sell your other big gnome? I don't see it.
No, that one's in the house. No, that one's in the house. Oh, and of course the big one that I just made, you know.
No, I thought you had 3 out here, so I figured you must have sold one.
Well, I did sell a gnome the other day. I sold a smaller one the other day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did. I stand corrected. Hey, I'm old. I can't remember everything. But I did sell one to a guy, him and his wife.
Thought you were sitting on the floor for a minute there. Scared me.
That's one of my pumpkins. That's the second texture. That is the second texture right there. You know, and then I'll paint it like that one back there. Well, not like that, but similar.
I was waiting for you to say, I've fallen and can't get up. And I realized that wasn't you.
Sometimes I feel like it. I did take a walk this morning.
Yeah.
Nice walk in town. Peaceful. You know, before the town opens up. I like doing that every once in a while. You can see more.
True.
Well, I walked down past River Road. I seen a crane this morning. Yeah, and actually some duckers.
Oh, I saw a crane too. They were putting lights up.
Well, I don't know if you could train him. Maybe you could teach him to put lights up. You know?
Yeah, anything's possible.
That's true nowadays.
Saw another crane driving down the street. Not sure what he was going to do.
I don't know.
Probably starting to decorate for Christmas already.
That's coming.
Yeah, they're getting all the fall stuff out.
Yeah, that is coming. Christmas, they start really early putting up all those doodaddies outside.
Well, it takes a long time. They got a lot of stuff they put out.
I wouldn't want to. Can you imagine? It'd be the worst Christmas tree, because you get a Christmas tree up and there's always one of the strands of the lights doesn't work, and then you've got to go through all of it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what they got to do and maintain?
Mm-hmm.
Because they keep them up past February.
Oh yeah.
And all the light bulbs and all the service they have to do. And we get a lot of outages here, a lot of power surges.
Mm-hmm.
So that just blows light bulbs all the time. The setting the brim right there is all we're doing. My friend Jim from Ohio is sending me one of his knives. He's having problems of getting it sharp. So he's going to send it to me, and I'll see what I can do.
There you
go. I'm not promising anything, but I told him just send it to me and see what I can do and see if I can help you out and get it sharp and everything. I've had a couple knives like that in my life that were just a nightmare to sharpen. It's something about the steel or something. Sometimes it's the person. You get a little aggravated, like that bandsaw blade. I've got to get it on there. I haven't done it yet. It's an old blade and it's stretched, so it's totally different than a new blade. So all the tensions and everything are really off. But there's no sense of buying a blade right now when I got one.
Yeah.
Save a little bit of money.
Speaking of haven't done, I see little Nomi back there in the background who still hasn't had his pants or face painted.
Haven't got to that yet. I did get one coat of the orange on his...
Yeah, you got the jacket started.
Thing. But I decided to go into Gatlinburg this week, and so I've been setting up for that, because that's a street show.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got to take things that's reasonable, knockoffs, stuff like that. I did meet a wonderful family from Pennsylvania, and her daughter is an up-and-coming whittler. She's been whittling sticks and stuff. So I was carving... where they at? Well, I was carving little gnomes like this on the streets too, and just showing people just a chunk of wood. So I gave her one, told her to go home and be an artist. And of course I gave both of the kids mice. I always give mice away, the little teeny ones. So I did that, but she was just a doll baby. Just a phenomenal young lady. And I was very impressed. Anybody that wants to do art, like I said, just was in town, met that nice young lady, and just had a blast.
So, hey, quick question.
Yeah.
By knockoffs, what do you mean? I mean, because I know you all yours are originals. You may do a copy of somebody, but then you make it your own. So, what do you? Okay,
maybe I shouldn't have said it that way. I'm doing smalls.
Okay.
Just little things I design and make. I don't mean knockoffs. I mean, these are 100% mine. I do draw every one of them. And stuff like if I find a sewing pattern, I redraw it to make it my liking.
Mm-hmm.
I add things, and I'll add different things, and a sewing pattern is just cloth, where I'll add 3-dimensional.
Right.
Things. So maybe I should, it's not a knockoff. It's just smalls, is what I should have said.
Yeah. So basically, you're just knocking them out.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm not very good with words, folks. Just an old carver. Old carver. But anywho, like I said, met the young lady, gave her some stuff. I told her parents that they had my business card and the gnome that I gave her. I said, I would love for you to paint it and send me pictures because I believe into the young artist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't, art's going to die. That's why I give so much. That's why I work with the youth and stuff like that. You know, I try to help them out as they grow and start. And that's, you know, so she was excited and everything, and I was thrilled to death to talk to somebody that was interested into art. It just makes my day. It does. And I may do some more on the street carving. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
I did meet two people that remembered me at the McDonald's when I did 7.5 years at McDonald's. I met a guy this morning right around the corner when I was walking home. He goes, "You look familiar." And okay. And I said, I do the carving around here in Gatlinburg. He goes, "You spent all them years at McDonald's." His wife remembered me and him at the McDonald's. So they're going to be here till, I think, Sunday. They're going to stop by the shop.
Well, you just never know.
Yeah. McDonald's was a good thing. It was kind of a weird place to go carving at, but you know, I brought in a lot of people, met a lot of families, made a lot of good friends that still come here, still, you know, find me or they contact me. I mean, I'm known for my little mice. If I had a nickel of every mouse I carved, Brian, I'd be filthy rich. Literally.
All I know is if I was at McDonald's, I'd say I'll work for fries.
Well, I told you that, you know, I was telling Brian the other day, I was carving in front of Mellow Mushroom one time. And at Mellow Mushroom, they have this, where the wall kind of raises up. It's got 2 garage doors. Mm-hmm. And the family was just sitting there eating their pizza. They would holler back and forth at me, "What you doing?" and everything. And they were just watching. I was their entertainment. And they asked me, "Do you like pizza?" And I said, "Oh, yeah, who don't like? I love pizza." So they said, "You know, what do you like?" And I said, "Well, everything but anchovies on it." I'm not one of those people that like that. Well, I'd say an hour later, the lady came down and she brought me a loaded pizza and said, "Here." Because I was her family's entertainment. So, yeah, I've worked for food. I do like pizza.
Yeah.
I could eat it cold, warm, lukewarm, hot. It's like my coffee. I love my coffee. Well, I love my pizza.
Yeah, I heard a rumor that you've even, I don't know, sometime, maybe in the last decade or something, actually made a homemade pizza.
Oh.
I heard that rumor. I don't know if it's true or not. So.
All right. Brian's, he hasn't had one of my pizzas. And then I made a quick one. Let's get this story right. Mm-hmm. And I made a quick one and just, well, you know, just not one of my specials where I load it down. Mm-hmm. And then I posted it. Now, I've heard about this ever since I made it. He's not letting me live it down.
You're not telling the whole story, though.
Oh, wait a minute.
The whole story is about a year ago, maybe.
Oh, the oven.
Or 2 years ago. I don't even know how long it's been now.
It's been a year.
Bought a nice little outdoor pizza oven. And you keep saying, "I'm just waiting on you, and we're going to test that thing out." Well, if you're waiting on me, you're backing up. And then the next time I make a pizza, you're coming over. We're having pizza.
Well, this was just a throw together.
And I think I've heard of multiple pizzas that have been made. So come on, folks, get on my side here. Y'all rallied on the gnome need to be painted, so help me out.
I ain't made a sheet pan pizza like that in a long time.
I don't care if it's square, or round, or rectangle. I don't care what it is. It can be triangle.
Now, I haven't made the strongs. We've talked, and I still got the Italian meat, but I haven't made it. You know,
yeah, I've noticed.
Well, I just haven't. I haven't made the strongs. And I really don't want to fire up the big oven in the house. Of course, if I have Brian over, I got to turn the air conditioning on.
Well,
so
if we let it get cooler, we can sit outside.
Yeah, could do that. We could do that. I knew you ain't gonna let me leave that one down. I figured you would say something about my pasta salad I had the other day. Brian don't like onions.
So I was gonna say it probably had onions in it.
It did.
So that won't bother me that you didn't tell me about that.
I love onions. I eat onions 7 days a week. I can eat an onion, folks, just like an apple.
Yeah, well, there's medication for stuff like that too. We can see what we can get you.
Medication. Okay. Oh, shoot. Yep, this one's going to be the blue coat. I think it. Then I may end up doing one more and I make a green paint.
I was just going to say, yeah, green would be good.
Yep. I got to go and get some more sugar pine. I'm down to, looks like about a 3-foot section. Because I got an order to do on those witch kitties. She don't want them done for this year because they got to go to Chicago. But she has put an order in. And she keeps saying that she wants a Chicago football team.
Chicago Bears. Yeah.
She said she'd like to have one of those done in that color. So I got to do some research. We gotta talk about, you know, what it costs and stuff like that. And I don't know, what is the Chicago? I mean, what is it? Is it yellow? And I think it's got yellow.
Yeah, I could have told you if you hadn't asked me.
I know zero about football.
Hey, all I know is my team won last night, so yeehaw.
Was it Dolphins?
Oh, come on.
I had to say that.
Dolphins.
Well, you are. You're.
Don't even go with it.
You do live in Florida, too.
You know it. You know I'm a cowboy all the way, man. It was a good game
I knew
last
that
night.
did his goat. He had a cowboy shirt on yesterday.
That's right.
That's why I said Dolphins. I'll hear about that one now, folks.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you. So what team does your wife like?
Cowboys.
Oh, she's not a Dolphin?
No.
Of course.
We don't do the fins.
You don't do the
They
fins.
can swim away.
So your team won.
Yeah. It's a good game. It's a tight game. Went into overtime.
Did you watch it?
Oh, yeah.
So you're one of them nuts that sit in front of a TV. Now, you don't sit there and shake the TV and holler and scream.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, my Lord.
I don't shake the TV, but
I've seen people
let's just say it was an intense
I used to
game.
go to a Super Bowl party with my friends, and they all would sit in there and scream and holler, and I'd sit in the kitchen and carve because I know nothing about football, and I know zero.
I'm surprised you didn't hear me over here.
I thought I heard the earth move.
Yeah, that would have been me jumping up and down.
Did you have a hot dog while he's watching it?
No, I was too stressed.
Oh, too stressed.
Couldn't eat while I was watching the game.
Did it go into overtime?
It did go into overtime.
Because most games go into that overtime.
Yeah.
They do. They do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I knew a guy one time, he would get up and shake the TV, and he'd get up and point his finger at those players, and like they could see him. I'd sit over there and laugh at him.
Well, yeah. You have to talk to them.
It's like, they can't see you.
Well, they can hear you.
Well, as much as he was hollering, they probably could hear that man. Like I said, he would scream and holler. And
Yeah, I know the coach hears me because then he changes the plan like I ask him to. So.
Oh, my Lord. Yeah, I didn't do no football when I was a kid. Did you play football?
I did.
No, I didn't. When I left high school, I was in my 68 Camaro.
I thought you were going to say you're in your 60s when you left high
No,
school.
I was in my 68 Camaro and I went straight to work. I went straight to work right after school. And I would work sometimes up to midnight or 1 in the morning. And I'd go back to school, and so I didn't have no sports, none. I didn't. I always did. I had a job. I had to. There we go. I missed that 68 Camaro. I wish I had that back.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a nice old car. It wasn't really, I mean, when I bought it for $1,100. That's what I paid for it. And I rebuilt the 327 in it and everything. And then I detonated number 8 cylindry wall in the motor. I blew the side of the, I was drag racing and blew the side of the motor out. And refixed it, and then ended up stupidly selling it. I mean, stupidly, because now I regret it. I wish I had her back. She was maroon with all black interior. It had a white vinyl top on it, but I took it off. It was real bad. And I repainted the top.
Yeah, every time there's a car show in town, I see all the different cars going around. I'm like, ooh, I used to have something like that.
Well, I've had Novas. My first car I ever truly custom was my truck. I had a 46 Chevy pickup that I chopped. And all I started with was a frame and a body, just the cab. Didn't have a bed, didn't have fenders. I found a set of original fenders, believe this or not, in a lady's attic. Somebody was telling me about it, and he said they're in her attic. I'm like, you're kidding me. So I went and talked to the lady. I paid $200 for them, and I bought the fenders. And then I found the grill in another 46 buried in the dirt. And I had to dig and dig and dig this to get the grill out. Them were the good old days. Good old days. And I wish I had that truck back too. The guy I sold it to still owns it. Yeah, he lives in a town called Tell City, Indiana. He's up in his age now, but he painted it orange and TPI'd it. He put a TPI motor in it. I just had a small block Chevy in it. He put one of them fancy computer motors that I know zero about. I can go, yep, that's a motor. Give me a motor with points, a carburetor, and that's it. I don't need all that fancy stuff. I can fix that. But I do work on that Chevrolet truck of mine out there too. I fix that myself. Well, let's see, it's getting there. It is. It's getting there. I like collages. I got another snowman that I'm hoping to do this year, and it's going to be a collage of things. I like this where it has multiple pieces. And you see how I did the snow? You know, I used a couple things and then some of my own trickery, and I think it turned out really nice. Kind of it's cold, Brian.
I wish it was putting off some coolness.
But Phyllis gave me a product, a lady that I know. She gave me a product, and then I added some more to it. She's a wood carver too, phenomenal wood carver, into my shop. But so I used a little bit of hers and a little bit of my little trickery, and that's how I came up with that. It's like Bewitch. I had to wiggle my nose. Now only us older people is going to understand who Bewitch is. Right, Ryan?
That's it.
Maybe we're telling our age.
Very true.
What's our minutes, Brian?
25.
All right, I guess we'd be starting to wind this down. I just wanted to get on here and show you one of these collages and everything. And I'm going to remember smalls. I stand corrected. I do. And everything. I just stand corrected. I'll have this one knocked out today to get ready to paint. They don't take long. And then I'll carve this is the, let's get it on here right. Mustache. The mustache. And the eyes. And don't forget, folks, if you need some good glue, I've got a lot of friends of mine who are buying this Wellbond. This stuff is phenomenal. It's worth. I get mine on Amazon sometimes, or sometimes I can find it at Ace. But Wellbond, get you some of this. I'm not sponsored for it yet. I think we need to contact them, Brian.
Yeah.
Wellbond. It comes out of Canada, is where it's made.
Mm-hmm.
Brian read on it's Canada something. I can't say the other name, Lord, no.
Yeah.
Well, anywho, I'm going to jump off here. I'm done rattled enough for you guys, and make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate that, and thanks to everybody that has been watching my videos and leaving me good comments. And and remember, you watch the whole video; it helps me out. I thank you, and you all have a blessed day. And I'll just talk to you later.